I'm Xander with EventMB, and in this video, we're going to take a look at 6 things you must do after your event is over. Welcome to the Event Manager blog video series. This video is brought to you by EventMB in partnership with Meeting Hand, the Zen of conference management. First in, last out. It's a tried and true motto for event planners. From start to finish, we're responsible for coordinating all of the small details that go into every event, and at the end, we're looking to make sure that everything runs seamlessly. But once the curtain closes, final rental check has been buttoned up, and the event is a wrap, our work has got to be over, right? Wrong. Some of the most important work that we do as event planners comes after the event is over. From paying bills to thanking sponsors, it's time to finish up your event right. When putting together your project plan for your next event, be sure to include these 6 things in your post-event to-do list. Send thank yous. Nothing warms the hearts of your clients, your sponsors, your vendors, and your staff than a show of gratitude. It can be an email, which is great, a handwritten letter, which is even better, and if you include a box of chocolates or maybe a bottle of wine with that, you're a real hero. Any sign of appreciation and gratitude towards the partners that put together the event with you are going to be a way to help form a long-lasting relationship. Debrief. It's absolutely essential after your event is wrapped up to sit down with your team and take a look at what happened and whether or not the event met the goals that you had set. During your planning process, you should have figured out what type of metrics you wanted to take a look at for establishing whether those goals were met, be it sales or overall attendance, maybe knowledge retention or the learning that your attendees were able to achieve. You should also use your debrief as an opportunity to talk about the event itself as a whole. Take a look at what went well, what didn't go well, what could be changed for next year's event. These are the touchy-feely things, the attendee experience, and any other input that your stakeholders can offer you. This is essential for the success of your future events. Balance the budget. Now that the event is over, those final bills are going to be starting to come in, and you'll want to take a look at any change orders or any information that's coming through that might affect the final pricing of your event. You also want to be sure to take a look at the pricing and any sort of issues that came up during the event. Maybe take those back to your vendors and see if there's any adjustments that can be made. Ask for feedback. You should never be afraid to ask your attendees to give you feedback. Surveying is a great way to let them submit any information about the things that went well for them, the things that didn't go well for them, and any recommendations they have to improve the event in the future. The positive feedback is always going to create those nice, warm, fuzzy feelings that every event planner likes, but what the event planner is really looking for is the constructive criticism and the feedback to improve upon. We're empowered to be able to make changes to the event so that those pieces of advice are taken into consideration. Please update your website. It's a great marketing portal for your event next year if you're choosing to have one, and nothing says to a potential attendee like seeing all of the same information that's available from last year's event. You should easily be able to hide the pages from your previous year's events, making them not available to the public, but you can keep all of that content. And if you're using a platform like Meeting Hand, there are some automation tools that will help get that information up on your site the minute that your attendees get home. Finally, and what I think we all know is really most important, is to relax. Do you have a post-event ritual? I sure do. Mine starts the day before. I actually clean my entire apartment, make sure that it's spotless, grab a pint of ice cream, toss it in the freezer, and have a bottle of whiskey ready so that when I get home, even at 4 in the morning, and knowing that I'm going to be up for another 3 hours from the adrenaline pumping through me, that everything I need to unwind and de-stress is going to be available right when I get home. Whatever you do to relax after your event finishes up, make sure you take care of yourself, because as soon as you know it, you're going to be rolling right into the next event. To wrap up, ultimately there's only a little bit more work that's left to do once the event is over, but it is just as important as the work that you do preparing for the actual event. Having your post-event tasks in order and organized before the event actually happens is going to help you get past that finish line much quicker. What are some of the post-event to-dos that you make sure to include on your project plan? Leave a comment below and let us know. Thanks for tuning into this video, 6 things you must do after your event is over. This video is brought to you by EventMB in partnership with Meeting Hand, the Zen of conference management. If you like this video, remember to subscribe to our channel on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. Thanks for watching.